Hello, my loves. I'm Laurel, and welcome to Laurel's Moon in this bitch. Join me as I read you your life, baby. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, subscribed to my channel. I appreciate each and every single one of you motherfuckers. Yes, I do. And if you need to get a personal read from me, make sure you hit that description box down below. Check out my website, laurelsmoon.com, for any of the magical purposes and deviation workings and things of that nature. So guys, it's been a while. I'm going to be doing what your partner is obsessing about. Okay, so whoever you are thinking of, whoever you are thinking about right now, we are going to see what they are obsessing about by the sign water, air, fire, and earth for the month of August. Let's see what's going down. Spirit, you are welcome into this reading. So, water signs, let's see what your partner is obsessing about right now. Let's take a little look into the scope of tarot. Here we go. All right. Water signs. Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords. All right. So, off top with the Nine of Cups, I feel like they're obsessing about getting their way. Water signs. Looks to me like they're trying to get some sort of improvements, or they're trying to be pleased is what I'm seeing here. Okay, that's what they're obsessing over, is how they're going to be pleased. Also, could be someone that they're trying to have some sort of demand or some authoritative-like figure with this Queen of Swords and also with the Nine of Cups. Catch a Pisces Scorpio here so far. So, looks to me like they want some sort of facts as well. They could be holding on to their money. Queen of Pentacles. Also could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So it looks to me like they're in some sort of, handling their business. They could be in some sort of domineering phase. For some of you all, they could be really just trying to get their way overall. They're obsessing about restarting a cycle with this death energy here. Possible Scorpio, Plutonian type energy. Okay, a restart or rebirthing. They're definitely thinking about how they're going to make some sort of move, okay, because they feel stuck to this situation. They are contemplating making major moves here. That is what they're obsessing over, going back and forth in their head, okay, by land travel too, while they're traveling, probably in their car. A lot of horses here, about whether or not they're going to recycle some things. Are you guys going to bump heads with each other? Okay, look at these two horses. They look like they getting ready to bump heads. Somebody is real calm and the other one's like, let's go. So they could be in their head about obsessing about, you all clashing or definitely making a move. Could be obsessing about how they were making these lies or some sort of plans of their lies towards a love action for sure, with the Knight of Cups and also Seven of Swords. So going back and forth in their head, okay, about being deceptive or some sort of lie that was called out or lie that was told here. I feel like they're obsessing about having a lot of options as well, water sign. Seven of Cups. So for some of you all, it could be that they have decided to make a decision. They could be obsessing about having a plethora amount of options. But with this King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, it could be like how they're feeling left out on the cold. Somebody could be sick, okay, or somebody could have a crutch. Be fucked up. Could be fucked up. Water signs. But I feel like there's definitely someone who's feeling left out in the cold with that Five of Pentacles. Now, they could be obsessing in their head about, how they're having delays of money or coming out of the cold with you. Like I said, definitely coming in and out with this Knight of Swords, making a speedy situation or being able to come in and finish. But they're just so guarded is what I'm seeing here. They're just going back and forth with whether or not they have enough strength or enough energy to, it's like their frustrations have been put into a lot of bullshit. And also, they're kind of having some insecurity issues too, water signs. Page of Cups. They could be obsessing about their insecurities. They could be obsessing about how they're kind of guarded with their frustrations. how, you know, they feel like they need to be on top of a situation. They're definitely going in their head about healing from a situation, feeling backstabbed. Ten of Swords for sure, having an ending to a situation or a relationship overall. So someone is definitely like feeling extremely backstabbed. They're going back and forth in their head about whether or not they're, you know, if this is complete or if they've made a final decision. There could be some spying. They could be looking on their social media page. Oh, I said caged. So somebody could be feeling encaged in their head or entrapped. But I feel like there definitely is someone here that's obsessing over, hanging over a situation or something that was definitely like some soulmate type of energy or restarting some sort of soulmate type of energy. They're hanging on the edge, baby. They're trying to let it go, but it's like y'all could have had so many memories, so many like nostalgic type of also could be sex, okay, that they having a lot of thoughts about with the devil energy, you know, obsessions going back, drugs too. They could have all kinds of shit in their mental that they're needing to make a final fucking decision, and they're just going back and forth in their head about it. They could be really having a serious tie with you as well, water signs. I feel like they're still stuck in the past. It also is definitely some sort of sex energy here that they are really trying to think about coming forward with talking to you about. Okay, definitely some sex. Could be someone who wants to present some sort of offer, feeling like they could be accomplished, have a victory with you with the Six of Wands. There could be some good news or a letter that's coming to them that they're going back and forth about, that they probably obsessed about. For some of you, I see a lot of you guys, this person is definitely obsessing in their head about a explosive idea or some sort of situation or sudden ending to a situation that you were aware of. Water signs could have been a person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that kind of threw off the energy. It was too many fucking people. Okay, it could have been by message or text message, something of that nature, but I feel like a lot of you guys had so many people going on in their head about their lives and about a foundation that they're definitely going through, like what they could have done wrong or what they should have done right. So this person could have a lot of mental issues too, so definitely be aware of that, water signs, or just overall having a lot of things that hold them back. So let's see, air signs, what they're obsessing about, darlings. Here we go. Off top, let's see the first card. Oh, snap. The devil came out first. Okay. So, off top, air signs, this person is going in and out of their head about an ending or a final decision that was made. Someone had to think outside of the box to make something new happen. They're definitely obsessing over some sexual energy here, or someone who could have been fighting over someone else, or just three different people that were in this equation, okay? You got the Two of Swords energy, but you also have three people in the picture. So it could be that devil energy that's holding you, that toxic sex tie, okay? Somebody could have some long dick hairs with the devil energy. Air signs, yeah. So it's probably definitely due to someone's sexual energy. Okay, so I feel like it definitely could be just those toxic behavior. It also could be someone who's going through some court situations too. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing here, it could be sex with the Ace of Wands energy. They could be obsessing really tough over how they want to like go out in the community, do their own thing, but they're also wanting to hold on to that pole very tight. Okay, even though they've dropped most of those wands, they are trying to hold on tight to this situation. So they could be obsessing about what they're holding on to, possible sexual energy that they're holding on to, fantasizing, romanticizing, air signs. Okay, you got the Lover's energy, the devil, the Ace of Wands. So yeah, definitely that sexual chemistry. Now, I do feel with the Temperance energy, they're trying to get some sort of balance in their head, but they're also obsessing over how this movement wasn't going forward. And it could be that for some of you all, this person could have a lot of issues with how they're going to resist staying away from the situation, okay? They're trying to, like, just forget about it, but also at the same time, like, they still kind of want to stay in it. You have the Star energy here, also the Ace of Swords, so I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of communication, or someone is communicating some intellectual things going on in their head of how they're going to renew some shit or how they're going to make a business idea with this King of Pentacles. Okay, and also with the star energy, someone could be a star, or someone could be, over the internet, um, or they like stars. You got the Ace of Cups energy, so someone is definitely thinking of how they're obsessing about this love energy or this fight that happened over an offer that possibly could have happened due to someone's anger. I do feel like they're obsessing about how there's no value, ship, or connection, or how there was a sudden change in this connection due to their, discomfort in their own happiness. So I see a lot of you guys are definitely, this person is obsessing over you spying with the Page of Swords for sure. But I feel like there's someone who feels left out, or they're feeling like they need to find some other people, or there could be other things that they're needing to feel secure about first. It could be an ending with the Ten of Swords here, also Queen of Swords. Could have been something that was in their mind. They've been thinking about cutting off, for quite some time, but they were trying to be delicate about it with the Queen of Swords. I definitely feel like there was some sort of disagreement that could have happened with the Hierophant energy. I feel like there is going to be some sort of message that they're going to try to think about. They could be obsessing over an old partner too as well. Or for some of you guys, it could be obsessing about how some sort of exposure happens about an old partner, or some sort of instability that definitely happened, because you have the King of Wands energy here in reverse. So it's definitely a manipulative character. And also the King of Cups, somebody who's manipulating in their emotions as well. But I feel like you guys are going to be highly aware to it with the High Priestess. Okay, could have been someone who had a disruption within the family, disruption within some sort of chaos is what they're going back and forth in their head about. It's what they're obsessing, or just overall how they treated you. But they're still kind of like, a little bit, they're still kind of thinking it's not their fault, right? So here we go, fire signs. Let's see what this person is obsessing about for the rest of August. Let's see what's going down. All right, you got the Magician energy, fire sign. So it could be someone who's highly spiritual, or someone who's coming into their power. They could be obsessing about power, okay, or obsessing about how they're going to make things work. Look at that crystal ball, baby, and the rest of those elements on there. I really feel somebody is really trying to, make it work for sure. So I feel like the obsession is definitely a power control or a power struggle. You also have the Chariot energy here, so I feel like they're trying to make some movement, or they're trying to get some sort of free will. You could be dealing with that Cancerian energy, that home stability, okay, that they're thinking about. I feel with that Chariot energy, it's like they're obsessing about pushing it forward, manifesting, pushing things forward for sure. I also see that there could be someone who's having a hard time with regrets of the past, with the Six of Pentacles, and also with the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone is having some sort of mental reflection. They're needing to really think about like how they make situations kind of fucked up. And also somebody who's thinking about money, letting go of money, or letting go of too much money, investing in too many things, or having too many things surrounded by them that they're not able to complete. I have the Wheel of the Year. It could have been some sort of ending that they're trying not to think about for sure, because you have the Four of Swords energy here. So I feel like somebody has some things that could have been at a loss, or could have had some regrets. But overall, it's like they're obsessing about a love story or some sort of illusion here that they're in their mind about. They could be two people that they're in their head about, but I'm definitely seeing that there is some sort of family situation that they're thinking about, or they're at a crossroads with how they're going to make some sort of move. Could be someone who's coming in and out for sure, but someone is thinking about the lies that could have happened with this Knight of Swords, and also with this Seven of Swords. So I feel like they're definitely obsessing over what lies could have happened. Also could have been what was built or what was said. Someone is definitely going through some sort of rebirthing here, or having to think outside of the box, or really trying to figure out, they could be hanging on a cliffhanger, or feeling like you're going to move on without them. Okay, and just kind of leave them hanging. Knight of Wands energy here. So death energy as well, and Seven of Wands. So I see a lot of you guys definitely thinking about how it's like they're thinking about how they're going to renew the situation, how it's going to be refreshed. There could be someone that's obsessing over a new idea, a new thought with the Ace of Swords. Could be some sort of energy where they're going to try to think it's just, time to do something different with that full energy, or someone's going to spring up out of nowhere with some, story trying to talk to you for sure. They're kind of thinking some dumbass thoughts too. Okay. You have the King of Swords energy. For some of you guys, I'm seeing that there could be something that they wanted to cut off. But they feel like there was definitely a decision that was made that they're thinking tough about. Some of them feel as though it just was abruptly cut. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So that's indicating to me that someone could have cut something off, but they were like slowly trying to do it their way. They're definitely obsessing about money for sure, and also spying with the Page of Swords. Okay, somebody's making some quick decisions, or someone who's definitely thinking about money could be spying on money, could be watching your money too. They could be obsessing about how they're going to make money. All right, could be also trying to make a new message or send a message out there. Or they could be feeling like, damn, did I miss out on this opportunity? You got the Ace of Wands. This is that big ass ball card, okay? Like that apple is huge and it's coming from the root. So I feel a lot of you guys are obsessing about things that could have happened a long time ago, or some sort of knowledge or sex energy here, some sort of restart is what I'm looking at. Okay, so take care of yourselves. Okay. Here we go, earth signs. Let's see what this person is obsessing about. Because now I'm curious, baby. Somebody is definitely spying on all of the signs. So, here we go. Earth signs, what they're obsessing about. Here we go. 4 of Wands and also the 9 of Wands. Okay. So, someone is definitely obsessing about some home foundation or stability. They could be having issues within their home. They could be having issues with how they are guarding themselves up. Up at top, it's like this person, it's like they want to balance multiple things and they're trying to do too much. It also could be that they're also wanting some sort of renewal here with this Aquarius energy. So earth signs, I feel a lot of you guys, this person is obsessing about a foundation, some children, possibly family, friends, but they're trying to do too much, okay, and make too many things happen and start new is what I'm seeing here. Okay, trying to expose themselves a little too much with that Aquarius energy and just trying to hold on to more than what they need. So I feel in their mind, they're definitely thinking about dropping a third-party situation. Could be an ending as well with the 10 of Swords is what they're obsessing over. I feel like there's some sort of gossip that could have happened here. That they had a lot of choices to choose from. 7 of Cups. So they're in their head about making different choices, different options, because there could have been some sort of ending. Or there's definitely someone who's out there dating. You also have the Tower energy, a shakeup, or something happened in their foundation that they're really contemplating with their money, okay, or how you could have spent time together. So also could it be a third-party situation, like I said, but definitely somebody who's trying to take a new start. There could be someone who's really concentrating on their money, earth signs, but I feel like they're kind of in withdrawal with this Hermit energy, and also with the 4 of Cups. Definitely a lot of withdrawal energy here. They're just in their head about everything. They're gaining some insight, but they're also still trying to look outside of the box. So I feel a lot of you guys could be dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here so far. Someone has a lot of regrets. They could have been blocked on communication, or thinking about communication with the Lovers energy. Within a value system or their goals. Also sex energy here with the Ace of Wands for sure. So definitely a lot of sex energy, a lot of new offers, new beginnings. Also Ace of Cups. So it could be someone who's afraid to offer some love here, or someone who is afraid to start something new, because they both The Ace of Cups came in reverse, and so did the Ten of Cups. So I feel like they're obsessing about a family. They could be obsessing about their happiness because there was someone who was feeling left out, or someone could be at a distance with the Eight of Cups. Their emotions are definitely displaying someone walking away, or someone who has their tissue and feels extremely sad towards the situation. But I feel like you're going to be aware of their obsessive behavior by visually seeing this, okay? So with the Four of Swords, could be someone who's trying to leave away from a situation, or someone who's just trying to take their thoughts elsewhere and no longer return to them. Definitely could be their happiness as well, or feeling like there's a lot of unhappy thoughts with the Nine of Cups, especially coming in reverse, but having to be pushed away. So, my lovely earth signs, I feel you guys are going to be building, or this person wants to build with you, even though they're feeling like it's going to take some time to really think about it. Ace of Swords, Emperor energy. They could be owning their own business. Okay, could be taking in some thoughts visually. But I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to be having some belief systems that could be a little bit different than each other's. And it kind of puts a little damper in some things with the Ten of Wands. So they're really thinking about the struggles of how they're going to, complete themselves, or how they're going to heal away from the situation, especially with the Five of Swords and also the Two of Cups coming in reverse, how there's no love in their life, or just equal give and take. Okay, definitely some money opportunities for sure is what they're obsessing about, my loves. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. If you'd like to get a personal read from me, hit the description box. All right, hit that like button too, share. So, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.